Pheli Sitebe. My journey with AWCA began in 2006 when I was doing my articles at EY, which coincidentally was the home of AWCA at the time. I would describe my journey with the AWCA as that of community building, where I got to be invited and participate in a community of people who had the same objective, which was to become a chartered accountant at the time. Not many women of African descent were chartered accountants at the time. It was a safe space for one's dreams to be validated by having mentors who had walked this road before. I would definitely say that I've benefited greatly from the representation that OCA has built over time in the profession, but also the support and the guidance in pursuing one's dreams in this space and opening doors for others. I would encourage AWCA to continue anticipating the needs of others as it did from the very beginning, with some of us who benefited from the organization from its infancy. But not only that, in building communities, to continue creating initiatives that are relevant, that create the future that we want for fellow women of South Africa. I remember the program didn't have a scholarship program, a bursary program, or a board preparation program. But from the feedback and the growth that was occurring within the space, the needs that were apparent in growing the CA pool of African women chartered accountants were met by AWCA through these various programs. May the organization continue to be alive, aware, and able to create the relevance and responsiveness it had even back then for aspiring women chartered accountants.
So hi everyone, my name is Irene Chikopu. I am one of the subcommittee members in the AWCA. I think my journey with the AWCA has been nothing short of amazing. I think what I appreciate about it the most is the fact that they give you a sense of autonomy. So what I mean by that is essentially if you've got an idea, you can run with it. And alongside that, you've got this group of phenomenal women who are doing amazing things, who are simply there to support you in the same way that you are supporting them. So I think the AWCA has done a great job of creating a community of African women chartered accountants who are there to support you from your journey as a student, moving into your articles, and then building a career afterwards. And I guess I'm just really happy to be part of it.
My name is Caroline Maga, and I'm a qualified chartered accountant. I was first introduced to the AWCA during my first year of varsity in 2014. I remember just feeling a little bit lost. I lacked confidence, and for some reason I couldn't dream beyond just obtaining the qualification. But through the AWCA student chapter, I was able to meet other CA aspirants in my field and in my campus, and other female CAs that had already qualified and were already making strides in the industry. AWCA didn't only support me through my undergrad and postgrad studies, but they were also there for me during my ITC and APC preparation through their workshops that they host annually. After completing my APC in 2022, I got an opportunity through the AWCA to participate in the Fordham University Emerging Markets Exchange program. The summer program in Fordham is more than just a trip to the United States to study. It is an experience packed with lots of learning and visits to corporates in the United States, where we got to learn about the corporate culture in the United States and finance and investment sector. We also got to visit the World Bank, where we learned more about their development priorities and their impact on our beautiful home country. I am the woman I am today because of the AWCA. Without their support, I don't know where I would be today. And I would like to greatly thank them for their continued support in my journey. My name is Caroline Maga, and I'm an African woman chartered accountant.
My biggest highlight to date was when I was invited to a Women of Substance event in 2019. I was a young lady back then who was doing her final year, who was just looking forward to qualifying as a chartered accountant. The dream looked out of reach before the event, until I attended the event and interacted with phenomenal chartered accountants who were doing amazing in their own rights. After the event, I was so confident, and the journey looked achievable and attainable. The AWCA has helped me both professionally and personally. It has helped me to build amazing public speaking skills. It has enhanced my confidence and also helped me with my negotiation skills. AWCA has exposed me to a vast network of chartered accountants who today, some of them serve as my mentors, and I draw a lot of inspiration from them.
My name is Baletle Mhlongo, and I'm a third-year accounting science student at the University of the Witwatersrand. I'm also a former chairperson of the ALCA student chapter. I was first introduced to ALCA during my first year of study. I mean, for me, it makes sense. I'm a woman, and I'm aspiring female chartered accountant, so it made a great fit. But little did I know the amount of support and upliftment I would get just being part of the student chapter. Being part of the student chapter exposed me to a circle of sisterhood who not only encouraged me and helped me unleash my inner potential, but always reminded me that through all of the challenges I went through, I was never alone. Not only did it expose me to a circle of sisterhood, but it also connected me to a wide range of established chartered accountants who helped me maneuver through my difficult challenges. With the support of the AWCA, we were able to launch 2 impactful programs within the past year. One being our Mental Health Fridays, which aims to tackle stigmas surrounding mental health and to provide mental wellness to the student populace. Our second program being the Adopt a School program, which targets disadvantaged schools in order to recruit them and educate them about the CAS profession. The AWCA has advanced my leadership capabilities and empowered me to be a young, career-driven and ambitious woman. With only my 3rd year of study, I have a long way to go, but I sleep with comfort knowing that the AWCA will be here to support me with every step I take.
Greetings everyone. My name is Silapeng Malidimo. I'm a chartered accountant and I serve on the PR and Communications subcommittee under the amazing Tilani Sicharo. So my journey with AWCA, I've known about AWCA for quite a while, for a few years, but it was only last year where I decided I'm now ready to get my hands dirty and get involved with an AWCA. And that's when I joined the PR and Communications committee. For me, being a Black or African female chartered accountant, it just makes sense to be part of AWCA, not only being on the receiving end as well, but being involved and lending a hand where help is needed. Because ultimately, we are building a sisterhood within AWCA, and I'm very proud to say I'm one of the people who make some of the events or some of the things happen for fellow Black women. Last year, I got to be involved in the making of the 20-year celebration magazine. So that was an amazing thing for me because when you're an accountant, most of the time you're number crunching or you're reading policies. And I just like the fact that I'm able to showcase other talents that I have outside of my day-to-day work. And this year, one of the projects I'm looking forward to is the mentorship, the launch of the mentorship program. So I'm very excited about that. We are relaunching the mentorship program, and the goal with that is to offer another value add to our members where they'll have an opportunity to be mentored by women who have walked the journey so that they don't have to make some of the mistakes that they've made along the way. So I'm very excited for that, and I think this is an amazing project that AWCA is relaunching. I'm looking forward to the launch, which is coming up in a few months' time, so be on the lookout for that. So I just think each and every one of us who's a member should make the efforts to try and recruit more people to come to AWCA, because ultimately we're building a sisterhood, a network, and you get to mingle, you get to network with like-minded people, where you get to hear about other exciting things that people are doing outside of work. And that, for me, is one of the value adds that AWCA offers. And in terms of events, I just think we just need to be a lot more visible on social media, find people in their homes, because the world is changing. And even with the way that we do things, we just need to think about how we digitize a bit more and how we reach people everywhere they are, so that ultimately we achieve the goal, which is growing or expanding the network and the sisterhood. Thank you.